Welcome to Hometown Happenings. I'm Carol McCarthy here in Cormorant Village, and we are here to talk to the newly appointed mayor. Yes. And I'm here with Trish Maloney. And Trish, why don't you give us a little history on? Well, first of all, we should introduce Duke, the mayor of Cormorant Village, and newly appointed. And I wanted you to tell us a little bit about, maybe give us a little history on this situation we have here.
Well, there was a few of us on the Cormorant Days Committee that we thought that it would be a good idea to probably try to raise some more money for different things again. So we thought, okay, let's do a mayor of Cormorant because we have never had one. And then Tammy Odegaard decides, she says, okay, well, let's make it fun and have each person that gets a ballot has to pay $1. So it just kind of went from there. And then we ended up counting the ballots on a Wednesday night, and Duke just kind of blew Richard Sherbrooke and myself right out of the water. So it kind of went from there. It was like, okay, but everybody knows Duke. Everybody loves Duke. Look at him. He's such a pleasant, well-mannered, just a great dog. He's just going to do an awesome job for us. He really is.
I bet he is. And I know that there was a lot of, Duke even got national press as a dog, as mayor.
Yes, he did. It just, we took and had Channel 6 out here, I think it was on a Monday, the Monday after we had elected him. And after they came out, Wednesday, Richard had gotten calls, Tammy was getting emails, and it just went viral. It was like, it was just a lot of fun. And we have had a lot of fun with it because he is going to be a good mayor. He's never going to be complaining. He's never going to be begging for anything. So, yeah.
People can come to him and tell him their troubles and woes.
Yep, and he'll listen. And you know what? He probably won't have an answer for you, but you'll know what he's thinking.
Okay. Well, Duke, what do you think about being a mayor?
Right? Dookie.
I think Duke needs a nap. But Duke is a great-looking dog. Oh, my goodness, you are so sweet. Yeah. And we're here in Cormorant Village, and we've got our folks here. We're going to talk to Duke's owner, Rick, coming up in a little bit, and Trish Maloney is here with me talking about she was one of the candidates that was upset. Yeah. You weren't really upset. You were
not too upset because we had a little chatter in the bar at the pub about, well, the only mayor for Cormorant would have to be Duke because he's the one that's walking Cormorants. He visits the neighbors quite frequently, and now we've even gotten a call from Australia. Tammy has gotten an email from Australia. They want to know how they can get people to slow down in their community. Because we said Duke actually slows the traffic down here. He does. He just slows it right down. It's just funny how he... Yeah.
So Duke has free reign over the city. He's got... There he is, Duke. Just time for a nap. Are we boring you, Duke? Is that what you're telling us? Maybe it's time to take a quick break and be back with more Hometown Happenings, talking to Duke the Mayor and Cormorant here. More ahead. Right? Welcome back to Hometown Happenings. I'm in Cormorant Village here, and we're talking about Duke the dog. It wins the mayoral race here in Cormorant this year, and he was appointed by a judge. And I'm sitting with Duke's owner, David Rick. And David, tell us a little bit about, give us a little history on Duke here.
Well, Duke, he's about 8 years old, and he came from south, Devil's Lake, someplace. That was the breeder on him. And I picked him up when he was 3 months old. Just, he was a bring-back dog, and then I got him. And he's been a good dog. He's hung out with me ever since. And wherever I go, he goes.
All right. What kind of dog is Duke?
He's a Great Pyrenees.
All right. Okay, so he's been, so Duke is just free to roam. I mean, did you train him to just kind of be this little, very mellow dog?
I've never trained him. He just hung out with me, and he would go where I went, and that's how he became, a real friendly dog. He doesn't bother anybody, no kids or nothing.
Okay. And he hasn't changed since he's become mayor and kind of a national icon here?
The other day I went to get the paper, and he didn't even want to go over to the store. He was tired.
Duke, and he just has his own schedule here. Does he have kind of a schedule? Does he have a little routine he does every day?
Not really. He likes to be out to farm and then here, farm and here. He goes back and forth quite a bit.
So what kind of mileage are we talking he puts up?
His farm's about 1.5 miles away.
Okay.
And he's getting older up there in days where he don't run it anymore. He walks it.
Looks like he's due for another nap, too. Are we boring you, Duke? All right. Well, Duke the dog. Well, you can stay here and talk to us a little bit more, David. David Rick is Duke's owner. So have you been getting any calls?
Yeah, I got a letter in the mail today, and this lady, they used to have a Great Pyrenees, and they had such fun talking about it over the email and stuff that they just gave me a check for $5 to buy him a treat, and told me it was the best fun they had all weekend, all to get together and talk about their Great Pyrenees, and they were just little girls when they had him. So, we're gonna get some mail here and there.
What does the new mayor like to eat? What is his favorite meal or favorite treat?
Well, dog treats. We'll leave it at that.
Okay. All right. So Duke and his dog treats. I think Duke is in some contemplative thought there, and he's probably thinking what his next move as mayor is going to be.
Well, he's a hard-working one.
So, do you have any other special appearances lined up with Duke?
Well, Tammy tells us we're going to the Potato Days and then Pumpkin Fest and stuff like that. We're going to hit them all if we can.
All right. So does Duke have his own little chariot, or how does he arrive with white horses pulling him along?
No, I think it'll be a Mustang.
All right. Duke is arriving in style, I must say, and I like the hat. And boy, you keep him a beautiful-looking dog there, Duke the dog. So, and you got him. So he's almost 8, or he's 8?
He is just about 8. In October, he'll be 8. But it takes a lot of work to keep him clean like that. He just you don't just snap your finger and he's clean.
I bet now he gets extra special treatment as mayor, huh?
Yeah, well, he gets cleaned up a lot more.
Well, David Rick, thanks for being such a good sport, and I'm sure this is just a fun thing for you as the Duke's owner.
It is. It's a good thing for the town of Cormorant, publicity, and for Crazy Days.
Mm-hmm. All right, very good. Well, it's a pleasure meeting you, and it's a pleasure meeting you, Duke. Any last words?
No sound.
At least you're not falling asleep. But from Cormorant, I'm Carol McCarthy. Wait, one more second. We've got one more person to talk to now. Richard, you were a candidate along with Duke, and how do you feel after that election?
Well, it was really depressing at first, but I'm getting over it real good.
All right, and how many times did you vote?
3.
All right, how many votes did you get?
I think 2.
Okay.
None of them are mine.
All right, well, Duke is a great presence in town. I'm sure he brings a lot of people in.
Oh, yes. We're getting calls from all over the country for him, so he's gotten to be quite popular.
Mm-hmm. And you're a lifetime resident here, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, and have you seen the likes of Duke here pass through here?
No, he's one of a kind.
All right, very good. And he does a good job. He kind of tells us when to wrap up. Raina's good at wrapping us up, but it looks like Duke is even better. He's falling asleep.
Yeah, he's going to be a good one.
All right, very good. Can't wait for his first meeting. All right, I'll have to cover that one. All right, well, live from Cormorant Village, I'm Carol McCarthy, along with Duke the Mayor.